right, guys, that is a brand new video.
What?
Madonna, Cake, and featuring our very own Fireboy. Like, when Fireboy spots came in, I was like, ha!
See,
my shoulder pad increased.
See, and this isn't even one of those features where you have to wait to the end to see him. As Madonna just gave us intro,
in between,
you don't enter inside sharply, and he killed him. I'm very proud of Fireboy.
Yes.
Like, we're just saying how this is something that he probably never even dreamed of in his life. Because hello, how do you just remember that Madonna or know that Madonna want to do like a Frozen remix? Ha, Nigeria to the world.
Yes,
Nigeria to the world.
All right, it is our pleasure to keep you glued to your screens with amazing music and loads of entertainment on the show. And our regular viewers know what we get up to every Tuesday on the show, which I'm sure you'll love if you're watching for the very first time.
All right, lights, camera, action. Don't you just love what follows this? The product of a movie or series with a great cast of, yes, that talented actor or actors portraying their roles effortlessly.
Yep, welcome to Movies Tuesday. Yes, this is where we talk about all things movie and TV shows related. It is about to be an entertaining show, so let's do this together, shall we?
Yes.
All right, you already know who it is. It is your girl Dala, aka the goddess of skills. Some of you call me the goddess or Dala la 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 la. Yay!
Okay, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It is Honey Shimani. It is Honey Rabba. It is Honey Buddy. It is Honey Flames. It is Honey KPK. It is Tuesday. So we're just going to keep it tush like that. All right, shout out to that person who reached out to me yesterday. I was like, I did not see you on air today. What happened? I'm really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. And I do hope that you're watching right now. So much love.
Aww.
That's so sweet. Very sweet. All right, you know my name. My name is Catherine, but you all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness, Kit Cat, her real hotness, Queen Cat. Yeah, I don't mix my name up. I don't even name too much. And it never enter on him. But anyway, guys, you know I'm Lady Cat or Queen Cat or Kate or Vikate Crow.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, so today's show is as good as it can get. Trust me, because we have the entertainment news, celebrity birthday shout-outs, then a quick entertainment history lesson on Rewind lined up just for you.
We also have Where Are They Now, somewhere around the corner, while Dala will be taking over Social View, giving us today's dose of social media craziness.
Yep, more to come on the flip side of the show, as one of us will be chewing it off. We'll also check out what you missed out on the news recap, while on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about basketball players who have featured in Hollywood movies.
Want to know what movies and TV shows we recently watched or currently watching? Then join us as we will be talking about that. We'll then wrap it all up with Movies at the Movies. All right, let's start the show. All right, welcome back to the show, guys. This right here is still E-Splash, and we're starting off with this one on the entertainment news. I was once banned from acting for 2 years, says G. Mike. Nollywood actor and producer G. Mike has revealed that movie producers decided to stop casting him for 2 years after he stood up for poorly paid Nigerian actors. He made this known while speaking at the International Youth Empowerment Summit in Accra, Ghana, saying that at the time, producers and directors were becoming multimillionaires while the actors were wallowing in poverty and struggling to make ends meet. According to him, to change the structure, he demanded better pay for his colleagues, and when his request was not heeded, he called a group of actors and asked them to ask for more money. The movie producers, however, stood their ground and banned them because, according to G. Mike, they didn't think the actors deserved the pay rise. And as such, they ended up recruiting new actors. All of this happened in 2004. Just so you know, the actors who were banned were popularly called the G8, and they included Omotola Jalade Kainde, Richard Mofe Damijo, Genevieve Naji, Emeka Ike, Ramsey Noah, Nkem Owo, Stella Damascus, and G. Mike himself. G. Mike described the ban as a blessing, adding that the movie industry in Nigeria began to dwindle as the new actors were totally rejected by Nigerians. And as a result of that, the producers had to recall them as they couldn't make the 1 million and 2 million sales movies they were raking in before they banned the G8 actors. Mike strongly believed that even though every star of consequence came under somebody, it was not made by those elite producers, regardless of their sentiments, and those of the movie marketers.
Okay, so I wish that they had actually dropped the names of the producers so that we can actually stop watching their movies now. Because how do you actually stop or ban people from making movies because they ask for more money? It makes no sense. It's two things. Either you say, oh, yes, we can pay the money, or no, we can't pay this money. But then for you to now go out of your way to now ban them for asking for something is absolutely ridiculous. It reminds me of when Burna's name was printed in small prints for an event, and then Burna said he was not having it. His name needs to be in big print. He needs to, people, oh, Burna is too much. He's asking for too much. And I saw a flyer that something that he's headlining. He's not headlining, he's performing. See, I said headlining. He's performing with a couple other artists, and then his name is the biggest print.
Yeah.
And they now know not to put Burna's name in small print. So it's the thing where you actually have to stand up for yourself. Yes,
and
it might not work
some
out.
other people's names.
No, it's not. They put everybody. Host. See, Burna's name is like this on the flyer. Host of the event. The name was last two names on, and I'm like, well, if you fought for your name for big prints, it will be in big prints. So I like the fact that he actually even said to people, because look, none of them are struggling. None of the G8 people that were banned are struggling. I mean, they have put in the work prior to now. So they will be all right. But let's do better.
What I would just say is that why would you even put some people's names in small print? Why will you belittle certain people? I really do not get it. And I think that certain things mean certain things to people. And what am I saying in essence? All right, so some people think that some people are old or they've been in the industry for long and they do not know that you cannot buy experience.
Yes.
So then you now see fresh people and you think that, oh, let us just allow these ones to take the back bench. They are no more good. And you can't buy experience.
Yep.
And we're not saying that new people should not come into the industry, but there has to be the balance. I really we'd never get it. And I don't think it's just that industry.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it happens everywhere.
It's not just
a general thing.
Yeah,
it happens everywhere. And if this can be addressed very soon, I'm sure very soon we'll see new people coming out to say that, well, they need to be treated better again. And this will cause another upturning.
All right, let's move on. Annie Idibia reacts to our Young, Famous, and African series feature. Following the backlash and online trolling that has ensued, Annie Macaulay Idibia has accused the creators of the new Netflix show, Young, Famous, and African, of deleting valuable scenes that showcases other parts of her life aside the scandal surrounding our marriage. During our introduction on the show, she has stated her name to be Annie Macaulay and said people would come to know her outside our marriage. However, a lot of fans of the reality TV show reacted by stating that at the end of the season 1, the only part she played was to Baba's wife, as they didn't get to see her in any other light. Annie is in a series of posts on Instagram stated that she offered varying sides of her life while filming for 4 months in Johannesburg. But she is surprised that a huge chunk of it was taken out, leaving only a marriage and vows renewal. In one of the posts she wrote, so many great scenes were taken out of the show, like so many. At the end of the day, I didn't go to SA for a whole 4 months to plan a wedding. I went there for work. I was working my bleep off every single day in Johannesburg. Was hosting a lot of gigs there too. Did a lot of shoot covers, radio, TV interviews. Most importantly, to also start my household essentials cleaning company there in Johannesburg, which will be launching here in Nigeria soon too. In another post, Annie wrote, when I said my name is Annie Macaulay, you will know about me. I knew all the load of work I was doing out there for 4 whole months. Everything was taken out too. All the hard work. There was Annie, the career woman, filmed the mother. Then there was the lover girl wife. Renewal was the icing on the cake. But hey, let's all go in with our perfect lives. I gave my all out there. But as usual, the same old thingy. Hashtag unwashed, the brain washed.
Woo! So I love that Annie came out to say this because we talked about it on the show yesterday, and Amanda said she was not having it. That's what she just came, and then they were just giving, oh, Two-Face, oh, my relationship with Two-Face, oh, my children. Like she said, so Amanda I think Amanda is the person that has seen it so far because I'm just waiting for the buzz so that I can use clear eyes to watch it. So she said that basically Annie just looked like she was just there on a Two-Face, broken-hearted something, and then marriage, which is what Annie is now saying, that she didn't just go there to film that, and that she had other things she filmed. She has a mother, she has a businesswoman and all that, and then all of that was taken out. Now I'll ask this. These things we know are scripted. We know. When you're giving your script, well, okay, on the flip side, in her defense, she could have been given a script that said, do this, and they still cut out what they wanted. But I like that she came out to address it because people are bashing her because of the way the show made her look. There's even a clip of Tanya when she was saying something, to Two-Face, that, I'm sure, like, you have to renew vows so that you will never cheat again or something. And Tanya did like this. So yeah, it was not a good, like, that show was not a good look for Annie. So the fact that she's coming out to say, I had so much more, and in her defense, she actually said it, Annie Macaulay, you will see a lot. So it was like, we went from like, we'll see a lot about you to what we saw. So
okay, I think people need to learn and need to understand, because this is not the first time someone's coming out to say this, where there's a reality show and people give their all and only what they feel is juicy is what comes out. Yeah. So people need to understand that it is, in quotes, a reality show. They wouldn't show you everything, and like you said, some of it is scripted. Yeah. So I feel like, yes, people say things during the show. Revelations come out. But you don't hear everything. Yeah. You do not hear word for word what they said. They could have said 10 sentences and then they just pick out the 5 or the 4 they need and put it out there. So I agree with you. I like the fact that she came out to say it, that this also happened. Yeah, they do that on a normal day, even in news. Like, so even... Oh,
context. So sometimes the context to which they just bring out stuff, it might just be in the middle.
Because I saw a video
don't hear the beginning.
I saw a video of the Russian president that they compiled and said at different times that people didn't want to shake his hand.
Yeah, I saw that video.
So I saw a video of him trying to shake. There was a guy's hand he was trying to shake, and then it looked like the guy didn't answer him. I now saw a full clip of the video where he actually wanted to pass something to somebody or something like that, and he actually shook. So I'm like, let's be very careful, because 1 second you cut out of something can change the whole narrative. So let's just be careful. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
All right, moving on. Kellogg Supermom activation with Funke Akindele. It was all fun and excitement right here at the TVC compound as Kellogg's had its Supermom activation with Nigerian Nollywood actress and producer Funke Akindele Bello as they launched a new product. Take a look at all that went down.
I'm so happy that I'm a brand ambassador for this kind of product, because Kellogg's keep bringing up new products for the family. They make the breakfast interesting.
Hi, my name is Alme Adega Moshori Reoluwa, and I'm here with Funke Akindele. We're doing a special program to be launching Kellogg's Go Grains, and today we had a lot of fun. If I have to say, I love Kellogg's Go Grains. A particular activity that we did, I loved it. It was the cultural dancing. They had a really fun way, and it was getting so intense, and I couldn't believe they did it.
something that we launched it in this market. We had to go back to do a research, and it was relaunched. And since the relaunch, it's been fantastic. The level of reception has been great.
Okay, the Go Green brand is the newest kid on the block. We just got into the market and we are having a big launch here. That's why we're having breakfast with Funke Akindele to try to tell everybody what the Go Green brand is all about.
And the whole essence behind this is just for the fact that while mothers struggle to get different grains to provide the necessary vitamin for their family, you have all embedded in one.
It has 4 grains in it. It has corn, it has soya.
The maize, the rice, the guinea corn, and the soya.
Imagine one package containing all this. Oh, bet me, you know that's the best.
It's actually amazing. And I feel like my mom is actually go to the market and buy some for me.
Grains!
It was a really, really great outing on Saturday. Yes, last Saturday. All right, let's move on. It's time for Celebrity Birthday Shout Out. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Constance Wu is 40 today. She is an American actress popular for her role as Rachel Chu in the 2018 romantic comedy drama film Crazy Rich Asians, and also the crime comedy film Hustlers.
Crazy Rich
Asians.
Definitely that for me.
Love.
The scene with the wedding dress.
Yes.
And then,
Beautiful.
And then someone has reenacted it for a wedding.
Yes.
In reality, someone
Beautiful.
did it. Really
Beautiful.
nice.
Love, love, love. Happy birthday.
Happy
All right,
birthday.
moving on swiftly. Equal is 31 today. Now let's go on a commercial break and we'll tell you all about Equal. All right, it is still Celebrity Birthday Shout Out, and we told you Equal is 31 today. He is an Atlanta-based Nigerian DJ, singer, songwriter, and producer. He's also the official DJ of Nigerian artist Davido.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday! All right, I just don't want to say some stuff right now, but then happy birthday to Equal.
Leave it.
George Benson is 79 today. He's an award-winning American guitarist, singer, and songwriter who began his professional career at the age of 19 as a jazz guitarist.
Ooh,
Happy birthday to him. Great people celebrating today. And moving on, King Michael Key is 51 today. The American actor, comedian, writer, and producer co-created and co-starred alongside Jordan Peele in the Comedy Central sketch series Key and Peele. He has provided voice work for the Angry Birds movie, The Star, The Lion King remake, Toy Story 4, and others. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, very talented and multi-versatile.
That's
Love it.
right. That's right. I can say that again. Happy birthday. All right, Mawuli Gavor is a year older today. He is a Ghanaian-born TV presenter, actor, producer, model, and entrepreneur who you can catch in various Nollywood movies.
Which is why many people have christened him in Nigeria.
It was
That's
even
right.
giving
Happy
a Nigerian
birthday.
name now at this point.
I'm telling you,
Happy
birthday to him. Nick Robinson is 27 today. Is an American actor who started his career as a child in 2008. He is popular for films such as Jurassic World, The Kings of Summer, Simon, Maid, and others. In 2018, he was named in Forbes 30 Under 30 list in the Hollywood and Entertainment category.
Oh, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park for me with the dinosaurs.
Yes. Happy birthday. All right, moving on. Reese Witherspoon is 46 today. The American actress, producer, and entrepreneur is a recipient of various accolades, including an Academy Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and a Primetime Emmy Award. As of 2019, she was one of the highest paid actresses in the world. Forbes also listed her among the world's 100 most powerful women in 2019. What a great feat. Beautiful.
Yep.
Happy birthday. All right, still on our list this afternoon, Will Nyan Lee is 51 today. The American actor and martial artist is best known for his roles as Danny Wu in the supernatural drama Witchblade, and also The Bionic Woman. He has also appeared in the films Die Another Day, Elektra, The Wolverine, amongst many others.
Yep, you always see him anywhere that they're going to fight. Just know that you're going to see him in that movie.
That's
and he kills it.
Yes, he does.
That's right. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. We love you. We celebrate you. You are so special. And it's such a beautiful time to be alive.
All right, let's go straight to the time machine on Rewind, where we give you a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1941, James Stewart is inducted into the Army, becoming the first major American movie star to wear a military uniform in World War II. And in 1963, the Beatles released their first album, Please Please Me. Finally, in 1994, Not a Moment Too Soon, the second studio album by Tim McGraw is released. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Got that?
All right, guys, it is now time for Where Are They Now? Let us find out who has been missing in action.
It's Where Are They Now? Isaiah Washington. Isaiah Washington IV is an American actor and media personality who began his career with his feature film debut in 1991's Strictly Business, before engaging in a string of collaborations with director Spike Lee. Between 1994 and 1996, Washington appeared in Lee's films Crooklyn Clockers, Girl 6, and Get on the Bus. He also had roles in the films Stonewall, Dead Presidents, Love Jones, Out of Sight, among others. He came to prominence in 2005 after landing his breakthrough role as gifted cardiothoracic surgeon Dr. Preston Burke on the ABC medical drama Grey's Anatomy, but was dismissed after the 3rd season due to his usage of homophobic slur while referring to a cast member. In 2014, ABC announced that Washington would be returning to the show in a guest appearance as Burke, and he returned in season 10. Isaiah has not been as consistent on our TV screens, but in 2020 he acted in one of the most talked about movies of that year, God's Not Dead, We the People, and now he became the host of a travel cooking show, Isaiah Washington, Kitchen Talk on Fox Nation.
Yeah, we have to have these eggs. This is going to be a very unique frittata.
I'm used to government cheese, man, sliced cheese. I ain't never seen cheese come like that.
Crack the code to what connects us all.
Now you know where they are now.
Girl, hey. All right, guys, welcome to Socialville. It is time to check out all the humor and savagery happening on social media. All right, kicking it off with my brother in the no hair department. Bad day for you. Bugatti has 2 seats and a bus has 30 because you will lose a lot of friends when you get serious about your goals. Somebody now replied, be like Buddy, replied saying, Okada also has 2 seats, motivational speaker, oh shit.
But if we look at this thing, Okada has 2 seats. Are they comfortable? If you enter bomb,
they are different.
you go 4.
This person is
but Bugatti 2 seats.
Okay.
If you enter bomb, number 1, there's the airbag that will come out.
Okay.
Then there's the seat belt.
Okay.
Then you're comfortable. You're sitting comfortably.
Okay.
This comeback did not
It did not enter.
So the moral of the story is that we can demotivate.
Oh, yes, nah. And if you even put power by, what's the Okada?
All right.
Please will blow Okada.
All right. This one here is saying, how are you doing today? I'm selling nightwear. This is obviously a WhatsApp chat. Somebody now say, hey, yeah. I for buy, but I know they sleep for night. The person that seller now replied, you they mad.
So it's what
Is it your sleep?
I mean my response because I know they sleep for night.
Is it your sleep?
I am nocturnal.
Why can't you just say I'm not buying?
They sleep for night. I can say it. So I can say it.
Can I just say, oh, I don't need now, or I just bought?
Why don't they sleep?
It's just like somebody that was there to say bye-bye to the friend at night, and the person has said rest in peace. The person has started saying that, how dare you? How can you say that I should rest in peace? And I say, don't you want, when you sleep, you don't want to sleep well, like sleep in peace.
You know, some people don't even like when you say bye-bye in the night.
Yes. Yes.
Some people have a problem with it.
They'll prefer see you tomorrow.
Some people don't like bye-bye in the night. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
I have never heard that.
Honey pot. Where have you been going?
Maybe you don't tell people bye-bye in the night.
Yeah, that's
When you finish
why.
call, you just say, okay, bye-bye.
No, see you tomorrow. Or sweet dreams. Even this chat could have gone another way, another angle. You could have just said, I'm selling PJs. So that if they say, I know they sleep, you can go to a party now, PJ party. Just say you're not.
I know they sleep, I know they go party.
No, honey pot is on another table.
Difficult customer.
I want not be table
This
now.
one, not be customer, dada. Okay, this one here is saying, nothing is more painful when you are asleep and you entered London in your dream, only to wake up and start hearing, Ekaro.
London is even too far. So there was a time like that I was on leave and then I went to Abuja. And Abuja is always very calm and all that. You know, and as I was coming back to Lagos, I was already missing Abuja, like at this very calm place. Only for me to sleep and wake up. What woke me up the next morning? Like, you just know that you're in Lagos already. As even, like, what? I'm like, oh God, I'm back. Like, I am back. They had to make me know that you're back. Oh, don't worry.
No,
if Lagos Airport did not let you know you're back.
Thank you. I was about to say that last time I went to Abuja, I was from airport. I knew I was back in Lagos.
Yes, now.
From the airport. Yes. The cab guys.
That's what they call rude awakening. Please, let's do better. Thanks and God bless. All right. Ade Damola here is saying, yo, I've seen it all in Lagos State. Now, there are two signs. This one is saying, do not park here at all. But look at the location of the thing. It's in front of gate. That's okay.
But at all.
At all, in caps lock.
Okay.
Bigger.
So this one nice. And the last car that parked here went missing. Okay. So this is where me I used to have problem. You can pass across your message without putting, because some people, this sign, I think some people, they have happiness when they just drop the thing somewhere in the road.
So the thing is, see, Dala, which is why they always say read instruction. This is this side. It is until you go to the other side, you will see this one. So you're not going to know. You just say do not park. My car, they say.
Sure, if you don't want your car to get missing.
Always read signs.
Tell you.
Front and back.
Thank you very much. Jonathan. All right, as Paige Woodrum put this one up saying, I hate lazy people.
Okay.
Yeah, we all hate lazy people now.
Of course.
Attorney Shoaib now replied, why? We didn't even do anything.
That's the problem. That is the cause of...
I like it when somebody says the truth. Like, honestly, already knows that. See, let me tell you something. I am lazy, yo.
But we not do anything.
Because the person is probably still lying on their bed. They've never even got to know. Like,
so why would you please stop hating?
Why hate lazy people, Sha, for the record? Okay, this one is looking into my eyes.
Yes, I come back. I can be like this.
Okay, so Watch My Call It put this one up and it's saying this is how Buster used to be in all his videos.
Yes, yes.
That's
true.
right.
It's like I think every video he does, they put the camera in the door, and then they are checking.
So I think the way LL Cool J like to lick lips, Buster like fish eye video.
God bless you.
Because any small thing is there must be moving. This one.
And I think there is a video of Missy Elliott too like that.
Yes. Is that their group chat?
Yes.
The eye.
Okay. At the end of your eye.
Close on.
@0_K here put up this picture of our meme king and said, I emailed my CV to WWE by mistake. Now I have a match with John Cena on Friday.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
No, but there will be money involved now.
No, decline. But you already know. For somebody that is already crying like this, you already know that.
This wrestling, no, you want to go and watch this weekend. Somebody not win money.
They want money. Didn't you say? You said they saw blood.
Are you not a Lagosian? Are you not used to killing?
But they say it's all blood though. So this was already crying all the blood.
I know that their WWE is always fake. Yeah, this thing. So me, I will go and do all those. Yes, now.
Which
climb rope.
Until they bust your head.
I don't know whether I'll be able to watch it. I'll just be screaming.
Honey pot. Dala, don't take honey pot next time.
Honey pot said now.
And see,
Honey pot, you will not kill me. Okay, single people here, they have given us shots, but it's okay. We take it with our chest. Somebody is asking, what is stopping you from having this kind of fun with your babe? So now the guy and the girl, they're under the rain, having a good time. Somebody now replied, and this is our fellow single association, saying, no one. I don't have blue gown.
Number one.
Sorry. Number one, I don't have blue gown. Number two, Nigeria rain come with thunder.
Konida Kiara Sopawa.
Konida Kiara, what?
Kiara. So it won't be good for thunder to strike us. Because the rain comes with thunder.
Anyway, in some places in Lagos, in an estate, somebody put it up, or they said that in way they should not be displaying stuff like this, or public display of affection, or that you should stop it. So I'm just telling you, if you go and do it wrongly, it will be worse than a rather with some
even neighbors will suck my head.
They'll just vacate you from your premises.
So please look well before you.
More they behave.
Yeah.
Okay, at the Shady King is saying, your house they burn, you they shout Holy Ghost fire. What are you trying to achieve?
So that when the fire joins the fire, everything will not explode and everything.
So Holy Ghost fire.
Holy Ghost fire will come and help you.
So
that
just
the fire.
Fire. I beg you. Just
everything will mix together.
Call your local fire service. Call your local fire service.
I hope they respond in time. Yeah. Amen.
Holy Spirit is there. It's Holy Ghost fire. You are calling.
At this point in time, maybe you have better chance calling Mommy Water because let's hope that Omi Tutu will reach the venue.
Wow.
Yes.
Not there.
All right, this is the last one right here. Is the look on the girl's face for me because, and they said, calling God to find out why he who finds a wife hasn't found me yet.
He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Are you a good thing? Ask yourself first of all.
Her face is not face of a good thing.
Why is she now calling God to find out?
Maybe this is the face that's been chasing people.
Do you understand? Because
maybe it's this face that they've been seeing.
This one is looking like this one is
up to something.
Like touch for upstairs, but okay. But wait, who said that wife cannot find?
Is what the Bible says. I don't know whether Dala wants to change the Bible or you want to turn it upside down.
No, just asking like why wife no fee?
You want to go and ask God? Put a call to God.
No, but it's just no, because now, so if like 10 mad people approach you, you no really get option but to pick from the people they find one way well.
The God that said it knows that there can't be 10 crazy people in the world.
My sister, have you been to Lagos?
I mean, with the guy in my city.
But it's all right. Let's all find what we are looking for and let it not be, you understand? All right, that is it on the first half of the show, but not to worry. We have more where that came from still to come. We have Chew It Off, the entertainment news recap, Daily Talk 5, what are you watching, and of course, movies at the movies. See you soon.
And thank you so much for staying here with us. We gave you our word and we are keeping it. Welcome back to the second half of A Splash. More excitement is coming your way. But first, it is time to cheer it off. Time for one of us to let out some steam and let us know what's currently bothering her. So, who's her? Ladies and gentlemen, her
Royal Hotness. That's so now. Okay, so in recent times, I have been seeing posts about people who do surgery, lipo and BBL and all of that, Brazilian backside lift. Yeah. So, and people have been critiquing them. We've seen people who, and people have forgotten that the internet never forgets. So we've seen people who suddenly wipe out all of their pictures and suddenly it's like they're starting afresh just because they don't want us to know what they looked like before. So there was this girl who went online and apparently sometime late last year, she just did hers and she's been flaunting it. And people brought out a tweet where she insulted someone like 3-4 years ago who did it and said, why do ladies do this thing, this, that. And that brings me to my rant, shaming people because of their bodies. People do things because they're comfortable with that. and that's what makes them feel confident. But then when you shame people because of their body, people do not understand that it brings down their confidence, it makes them feel lesser than they are, and then it brings up a whole lot of thoughts. And for some who can't even stand it or who can't handle it, that's when depression sets in and they start feeling suicidal because they have tried everything. Like, we've seen people come on social media to say, oh, they've tried so many things to lose weight. Their friends always insult them. They give them nicknames in school. All their life, people have been insulting them. All they want to do is lose weight. And because they couldn't lose the weight or the expected amount of weight, people insulted them. These same people would praise them when they lose weight. But these same people are the ones that will say, now she's now very skinny. I think I even prefer that when she was. No, I think people need to understand that there are humans out there who do not care, who would always say what they want to say. But at the end of the day, just do what makes you comfortable, do what makes you happy, and stay confident no matter what anybody says. I know it's not easy, but we need to learn to be confident in our own skin, to be confident with the way we are. I was talking to someone, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, and the person was like, yeah, I have big tummy. Now, belly I get, I don't keep person. So I don't care what anybody has to say. I've tried going to the gym. It's not working for me. I've tried dieting. It's not working for me. So what do? I can't kill myself. I love myself the way I am, and that's how I'm going to do it. And if you see this babe, she wears bikini, 2-piece, not 1-piece. She says, let them see it. It's my body. I have nothing to hide. Let them see it. Whoever would love me the way I am. You understand that? Yes, that's how I am. Because according to what she said in the past, she's tried so many things to the extent that she tried, someone referred her to buy something and she reacted to it and it damaged her body. So she was like, you know what, I'm just tired of trying it. If I'm going to lose weight, I'm just trying to eat healthy. And if I lose the weight, fine. If I don't, fine. Some people, they'll say, I see this one like toothpick. You're so skinny, you need to put on some flesh. But when you start adding weight, they start, she don't dey fat, waiting they happen. And then you see people on the comment section, on social media, you're not fat, what are you using? No, see, the thing is, there will always be trolls, there will always be people insulting you, but it's just about you. And I think more awareness needs to be made for people to get more confident in their own skin.
All right. Thank you so much, Catherine. Yeah, whether it is liposuction you're doing or you are going for, you know, some increment in your backside or something of that sort, anyone it is, once you're just comfortable with it, it is nobody's business if that is the route you want to go. But then one thing I'll pick out from what you have said, you said somebody who didn't know that the internet does not forget. And she has now done what she was abusing somebody of doing in the past. So I just want to tell people that, see, that thing that somebody is criticizing you for, it is because they like it and they can't have it at that point. That is why they are all in your, they're going about saying all sorts of stuff about you. Do not even care. Yeah, don't sweat it. Wear bikini, wear anything you want to. This life is once. Enjoy yourself.
When we say when we wake up in the morning, have flat tummy, drink small water, I don't get belly.
I swear. I agree with this completely. And I'll even say this. Why is it that there are more females doing surgery than guys? Because you hardly hear that one guy went to go and do surgery because
it was what I was talking about.
Because they actually do it. Like, you can actually do surgery for
Yes,
fats.
they do.
Guys are not bothered. They've gotten to a point where you see guys say, guys, your big head. He doesn't even really care. So at the end of the day, like you said, if it's something that you want to do, that's completely fine. Just do it and make sure that you know where you are going to. Not the one that they'll be putting seasoning cube. I mean, what did
or that something will come and bust.
Do you understand? Or the two will be rolling, where it's not meant to roll, or it to be.
And do it for yourself. Don't do it because of a guy. If a girl goes to do something because of a guy, I'm sorry for you. Because I learned that they want it without stretch marks with her. Like, they want to like round but then
there are actually people that like the stretch marks. So guess
what? Don't mind them.
Just what? But you know that billionaire now that is looking for maybe one nice African-looking woman to marry, you don't go suck everything, come out.
Thank you
will
so
now
much.
say that you did not see your real husband.
I actually know somebody, I'm so honest about this. I know somebody who is attracted to round women.
That's so me, I'm like this. And there are people who just like
you don't meet the requirements.
Don't worry.
You don't meet it. You don't meet the requirement.
Don't worry, I'll go and carry what's that thing
don't worry, because there are people who like you like this.
No, honey pots. As you said that there's somebody Now I will go to my car. You know that thing that they used to pump tire?
Who be this one?
I go put her for mouth. I go press her, make her swell up.
The last stop. Don't start that mess right now.
I love being skinny. I love the way like I look in like some dresses.
Yeah.
I just like that, you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, getting right to it. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
And we told you that I was once banned from acting for 2 years, says G Mike.
And Idibia reacts to our Young Famous in African series feature.
And Kellogg's Supermom activation with Funke Akindele.
All right, we're going to be back with today's Daily Top 5 right after this time out.
Ooh,
Never say never. Yeah. All right, interesting stuff happening right here. How will you know that it's Tuesday on Entertainment Splash? Let's get right into what we have for you right about now. Sports and film acting are two distinct industries that provide unmatched entertainment value to people worldwide. Just when we think basketball players couldn't be any more talented because they have to dedicate a lot of their time to honing their and maintaining their prodigious physical talent. That, however, hasn't stopped them from the acting bug. We are not talking about the just NBA player cameos as themselves. We are talking about genuine acting performances. Some of these players have some surprisingly good acting skills, while others are best off, just sticking to their game. If you're a lover of basketball like Dala, get in as we talk about 5 basketball players who have featured in Hollywood movies. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
All right, to start with Dennis Rodman in Double Team. Dennis Rodman has done a lot on and off the court, but this time he created a different kind of big three. He paired up with martial arts hero Jean-Claude Van Damme and Hollywood star Mickey Rourke in the film Double Team in 1997 while he was still playing in the NBA. The former professional basketball player portrayed a villain in this futuristic movie. 2 years later, he starred in an action comedy movie, Simon Says, and in 2000, he acted in a skydiving-based action movie called Cutaway. He also went on to participate in numerous reality TV shows after that.
Whoa, I bet that hurt.
Dennis.
Dennis Rodman.
And he walks the talk.
So, I mean, first of all, amazing basketball player. Let's even start from there. So, it's how he had the time to be playing and also now be acting. And then, so look at him. See, that's my vibe. See the colored hair, see the piercing, see the tattoos. And he killed his role.
Yes.
He killed it.
I really like it when people are
Sorry, some people don't even know that he was a basketball player. Some people just know him as an actor.
And I like it. I like it that way.
Top 5.
I really, really do like it that way. I like how people can be so diverse and they can do different things and be their best in whatever thing they do. Yeah,
very true. All right, another basketball player we're talking about is Kevin Durant in Thunderstruck. This was the American professional basketball player for the Brooklyn Nets' first and only attempt in participating in a movie, which was a family comedy about a boy that switches powers with him. Kevin Durant acquires the habits and talent of the teenager and goes on to act and play like one. The former bench warmer teenager goes on to become a basketball sensation for his high school team and eventually gets the girl that he wants. Kevin Durant literally portrayed himself in this movie.
Take this, man. You're going to make that next shot.
And this is an honor.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's the war and it's
I swear, it was the part where they found out like what had happened and then they were not trying to get his powers to switch back. Because I mean, how do you go from being like a sensational basketball player and then suddenly you cannot even shoot one? So yeah, the fact that he got to play himself in the movie, he didn't really let us see like him as like a different character. I mean, Dennis Rodman went from basketball to action.
So this was still within what he does.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he tried.
Yeah,
he did. It was his one movie, but then he took a shot.
Because imagine you're the star player and you're trying to lose shots intentionally.
Yeah. All right, now let's move on to Shaquille O'Neal in Kazam. Yes, Shaq is regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. As an actor, he probably has the richest movie career than any other NBA player, as his movies are the most recognizable, starting off with The Blue Chips. However, he actually starred in Kazam, a family comedy that has him playing as a genie will grant 3 wishes of a boy. He went on to feature in Steel, a superhero movie where he played John Henry Irons, a weapons designer, and the superhero character Steel, before making numerous cameos in several films and series. As you can see, his roles are as colorful as his personality. Beautiful. Love. Shaquille O'Neal.
So for me, it is Kazam. I've seen it, and I was like, imagine you're expecting a small genie, and then a huge person comes out. Man, it was amazing, and I've seen a couple of his films, and he is super talented. The switch does it for me all the time.
I wouldn't even say it's a switch because on the normal day he's very goofy. I saw him doing that Beyonce challenge. Give me some on Instagram.
Yes, I saw it too. And you know how I said that, you know, everything he does just as colorful as his personality.
Yeah.
So somebody that is goofy and playful like that, beautiful. Love,
but then
love,
when you
love,
see
love,
him,
love.
so he reminds me of a Don Jazzy. So you look at him and then in your mind you're like, oh, he should be
Don,
serious
yeah.
and all that. But when he starts playing, I'm like,
now you go run. All right, so the next person we're talking about is LeBron James in Trainwreck. LeBron James is widely considered one of the greatest players in NBA history and is often compared to Michael Jordan in debates over the greatest basketball player ever. Yeah, he made his big screen debut acting opposite Amy Schumer in 2015's Trainwreck, where he played an exaggerated version of himself, a cheapskate who is in touch with his feelings. Everyone who saw Trainwreck agrees that LeBron stole the spotlight in that one. He also starred in the 2021 Space Jam: A New Legacy, a sequel to the 1996 film Space Jam.
oh,
nice. As himself.
So it's the way. So see how even in that moment he looked like a presenter.
Yes.
Like when you go, yeah, this is LeBron James, and then, you know, so he looked like I would like to see more movies with LeBron.
And then for people who know nothing about basketball, if they're seeing that movie, they're like, this person might be a host or something in real life.
Yeah, exactly what Dala said the other time. Like, you know, they flip stuff. Interesting stuff happening. Michael Jordan in Space Jam. Let's talk about this. Michael Jordan is considered by many to be the greatest basketball player of all time. He starred in Space Jam, an animated sports comedy movie alongside the Looney Tunes characters. Michael Jordan actually played a correct depiction of himself in this movie, but with a big twist. It was abducted into the world of this Looney Tunes and is forced to actually lead the Tune Squad to victory against aliens. Meanwhile, the sports world falls into disarray due to the talent and skills of 5 major NBA players just disappearing. This film remains a classic till date, and not forgetting its several great soundtracks. Love me some Michael Jordan, right?
So this was the movie that actually made me start playing basketball.
Oh.
So I love the Looney Tunes, were my favorite characters then, and then Michael Jordan. So it was the way. You know that year, we never know as they do these things. So it was the way there was a real person in the Looney Tunes. It was now crazy. And then the part where he jumped and then he stretched his hand to make that last shot at the end. So that just made me absolutely love basketball. He killed the role in the movie. See when he landed and he got up and he was doing his eyes like, oh, and then you could see, he actually embodied the role. And I loved it.
You can say that
I actually love all the Space Jam movies. The ones with the Looney Tunes of Michael Jordan, the one with LeBron, where they even made him an animated character. It was all amazing. So I hope you guys really did enjoy that one. Yes, that's all we can take on our Daily Top 5. What Are You Watching is coming right up after this break. Hey, nice.
If you miss it, Splash. It will never be the same again.
At all.
Because we give you premium every time.
That's right.
Vibes, energy on energy. All right? All right, guys. Well, it's time for What Are You Watching? So, movie and TV series lovers, this is a part of the show that is specially curated for you. We'll be sharing the movies and TV shows we recently watched, while you watching right now also have the opportunity to share with us what it is you have watched or are currently watching. And you can do so via our phone lines and, of course, also our social media platform. We are at TVC Connect using the hashtag
eSplash on TVC.
Yes. All right, who wants to go first, ladies?
Okay.
All right. I watched Encanto. We don't talk to Bruno. No.
Okay, I'm the only person that hasn't seen it then.
Talk about Bruno.
No.
That's all.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what
Okay.
I watched. And yes, let's talk about actors in this beautiful one. We've got Stephanie Beatriz, Maluma, Diane Gorego, Dasa, and the list actually goes on. All right, sir, what's the plot? All right. So this beautiful family is one family who actually live hidden in a mountain somewhere in Colombia, and he has all the charms of Encanto. All right, so a particular human right there, a character called Mirabel, is the only one who has not received a gift, the Encanto gift. You know, every other person received and all that. And she just felt like, you know, somebody who did not belong and all that. And it made the whole movie interesting. Okay, so I do not want to spoil it for anybody, but I really, really love this one, plus all the musicals that came with it and all that. So you're going to be asking me what scene stuck out for me. And I'll be saying that when oh my God, Mirabel's favorite cousin was going to get his own gifts, and he was so scared. And it was just like, you know, no, just come with me, don't leave me and all that. And you know, she did it. She went with him, and they all thought that she was going to rub bad luck on him, but that did not happen. He got his gift. And then I think when they went to Bruno's room, and somehow you know, there were rats in there, and Mirabel went to Bruno's room, and there were rats there, and the rats were brushing with Bruno's toothbrush. That was so irritating to me, but then he stood up for me. Okay, so how will I rate it? I'll rate it a strong 8.5 over 10. It was a nice one.
Why you not give us 9?
Okay, let's do 9. 9
after
over
you have
10.
danced, you have sung.
And shout out to Tofumi Williams. Yes, Tito actually made me watch this, and I totally enjoyed it.
Oh, nice one.
I love it.
Next.
All right, so yes, the movie that I saw, I hinted you guys yesterday, Adam's Project, is a movie that people requested on the show, and somebody actually said, "Oh, Dala, you need to go and watch it."
Yeah.
Yeah, the Adam's Project.
Well?
It was worth it. I wouldn't even lie. Thank you for the recommendation. And again, this is why we do this show, so that you will not go and waste your internet and be downloading nonsense or go to the cinema and see a movie that's not nice. So the Adam Project, the actors in it includes Zoe Saldana, Ryan Reynolds, Mark Ruffalo, and Jennifer Garner, and many other people. It was very star-studded. Okay, so the plot of it is basically this, is time travel. So you know how time travel, you shouldn't come back and meet your younger self. No. But then the thing is, from the beginning of the movie, somebody had actually already altered time. So it wasn't a case of the lead actor, Mark Ruffalo, being the person who was going to alter time. So now he wanted to go and reverse what somebody else had already done. So he has his wife who at some point in time was killed. So he goes back in time to try to look for her, and then now ends up forward in time. Yeah, you know, time travel is very confusing. So he now ends up forward in time. Then he now meets his younger self. Then he has to take his younger self back to another era. To it was
confusing.
So the thing is, it wasn't confusing. When you watch it, it's not confusing. But when you're trying to explain it, you're just like, but I watched this thing like this. Wow. All right. So what made it interesting for me? It was interesting because of the choice of the characters that he used.
Okay.
So, Ryan Reynolds, first of all, we know he's very annoying. So it's the humor, it's the wittiness, it's the way, like, he just didn't care. Then the boy that played the younger him as well, he did fantastic. Like, he was really a younger him. So imagine you getting humor and attitude from one person, and then you're not getting, then imagine the two of them, how they were not giving themselves buzz, even if they were supposed to be the same person.
Nice.
So it was just cool. The scene that stuck out for me, ooh! When he was looking like he was about to get a beat down, in fact, the rest were even brushing him, and then his wife now showed up.
The lost wife.
If you see the racking, you know, fight scene will go well. It was absolutely
interesting.
It was absolutely crazy.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, all right. So what would I rate it out of 10? I'll give it a 9.
Oh.
Just because it wasn't like a, oh my God. If not, I would have given it a 10. But I'll give you a 9. Everything was on point. The shooting, the fight scenes, the characters, the humor. See, Honeybird, see, go and see it. As they said,
to watch it.
Okay.
As our viewers have said, I should see it. I've seen it. Honeybird, go and see it.
Let me tell Honeybird, grab your copy.
All right.
So I'm sure you guys are expecting to hear mine, but we need to go on a quick commercial break. And when we get back, you find out what movie I have seen. All right, people, welcome back to the show. So you guys are about to find out what movie I watched, and it is titled The Stranger. It is a series, and it's actually an 8-part mini-series, a British murder thriller.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's also based on the book by Helen Coben. It's titled The Stranger too. So basically, the actors in the film are Richard Armitage, Hannah John Kamen, Devla Kiran, and Paul Kay. The plot of the film. So a family is thrown into disarray because the head of the house, which is the man, happens to uncover a web of lies told by his wife, and then a web of secret comes out because his father is involved, everyone in the community is involved, and he finds out there is someone he's related to that he didn't even know existed. So it's just turbulence. It'd be like saying you did inside plane, make turbulence and worry you. Like, it was crazy. What made it interesting was the fact that every time we're like, oh, this is a bad person, we're like, oh, this person's actually looking out for them. So who's the bad person? And then the fact that there were a lot of new characters coming in, that was what made it interesting. The scene that stuck out for me was the scene where he found out the complete truth. And he found out that he had a sister. And his father wasn't even aware.
Wow.
Like, when your body know they did one place, you don't go no say you get what you get. But let me just summarize it. That scene and another scene where the boys found out their mother was actually missing. So the father lied to the boys, forgetting that they had installed an application on the phone to track location.
Wow.
So the smart boys, they found out their mother was missing, and that was where the whole wahala started. But at the end of the day, it was really, really nice. And what would I rate it over 10? Out of 10, I would rate it an 8.5.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. All right, so there you have it with our choices. When we return from this break, we will be taking your calls as well as reading your messages, as we will be sharing with us. You'll be sharing with us what movie or TV show you recently watched, what you like about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10. Let's do this.
No, I'm not perfect, ooh, we need somebody who can tell us the movies they've been watching.
Yes, queen.
You know. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. You just heard our movies. And right about now, it is time to pick your calls and read your messages on Facebook and Twitter about the movies you're currently watching. So let's start with Facebook. Faty says, good day, beautiful ladies.
Hello.
Hey. The movie I'm currently watching is All of Them Are Dead.
All of us are dead. Don't confuse people.
In quotes, all of US are dead.
Wow.
Yeah, end of quote. So it's a South Korean coming-of-age zombie apocalypse horror streaming television series. The series mostly takes place at a high school in South Korea as a zombie apocalypse breaks out and threatens the safety of students. All this happened because of a failed science experiment. It's interesting, captivating, full of suspense, love, sacrifice, and a lot of other things. I'll rate it a solid 9 over 10. Hashtag eSplash on TV.
I still give it a 10 over 10.
Movies Tuesday.
I still give it a 10
I love
over 10.
it.
Okay.
All right, so I have Alaneme Beverly. I just watched the New Scream movie, and I must say, it was not as satisfying as the other installments. Even though you didn't like it, Begley, you should have rated it and told us more about the film. But thank you for your
Scream
comment.
is a horror movie.
Yeah, it's very crazy. I've been looking forward to seeing, but with these comments, let me see what other people will say, Sha. So Dominic says, currently watching Mother Android, very, very interesting. I'll rate it 9.5 over 10. All right, Dominic.
All right, let's take some Twitter messages.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So on Twitter, we've got Ochulo Adaize who says, I just finished watching A True Life Story, The Tinder Swindler. How the actor was just able to lie and swindle ladies of their sense, money, etc. The movie is just awesome. I'll rate it 9.5 over 10 because the verdict shocked me after it was caught. I recommend to everyone. We have watched it, so thank you.
Yeah.
Okwayemi is here. Hello?
Okwayemi from Ikorodu, are you on the line?
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Amazing. We are doing amazing. All right, what movie or TV series have you seen or are you still watching?
East Plus.
Yes, Queen. And who are the stars?
Actors.
Who are...
I can see that. You're looking good.
Thank you. And who else stars in this this movie that you're watching?
Dala. Queen Dala.
You want to join Queen Cat and me together? No.
It's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
Thank you so much.
Right,
we lost that call. We lost that call.
All right, so back to Twitter. We've got Beverly Ada Alaneme who says, I'm watching the newly installed season of You, and I just realized it's Penn Badley and the lead character that's the producer of the show. I completely love it. All right, I think You I watch, and it's so scary. Like, it is, what? You have to be intact to see that movie. All right. Yes. Yeah. So Toby is here. And Toby says series The Endgame. Morena Basaring starred as Elena Paderova, a very smart strategist who took over 5 banks and is exposing corrupt people in the government and media. And an FBI, Valerie Turner, is trying to outsmart her. So now you didn't rate, and you know, I mean. You told us what it's about, but then you did not read.
But honeypot, still give them their, because what's the first thing you said today?
So when I opened this bird app, I said to myself, I said, people have changed though. So you were listening to me last week when I said that I'll be trying for us now. Like, how can you just give the name of the title of your movie and you don't tell us anything about it? But then you can still do better by just rating you get. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Still on Facebook, we have Precious Chukudi saying, I watched Young, Famous, and African.
Yeah.
It's cast Kanimbao, Diamond, Naked, DJ Zari, The Boss Lady, Swanky, Andile Chube, Nadia Nakai, Annie Idibia. It's a reality show of African stars, stylists, entrepreneurs, actresses, musicians, and the rest. The part I loved most was the fight between them all. Men, I saw Swanky angry. I'll rate it 8 over 10. I also saw the Adam Project, the cast Ryan Reynolds, Mark Ruffalo, Jennifer Garner, and so on. After accidentally crash landing in 2022, time-traveled Adam Reed teams up with his 12-year-old self on a mission to save the future. I'll rate it 10 over 10. For the person in the studio that said that he did not enjoy it.
So when they said I should watch it, somebody says here, Ajit to be precise, says that, you know, is one of our cameramen, and he said that, Honeypot, don't watch it. And he told me his reason, but Dala did not agree.
And somebody just said 10 over 10.
Somebody just said 10 over 10. So he said, I'm a movie person, and they just had 9 characters in there.
Yeah.
And then it was telling me that, you know, so person appeared 3 times, so person appeared.
Who is counting how many times they appear? I'm enjoying the movie.
Then, you know,
at the end of the day, who go watch film? Go watch film.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have Joyce on the call, on the line. Hi, Joyce. Hello, Joyce.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, Entertainment Flash.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon.
It's
Welcome
good to have you here.
Ladies.
Yeah. So what are you watching?
Hello.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that Joyce can hear us.
Yeah, I think
we need from Agbara.
All right, Joyce from Agbara, if you can hear us, what movie are you watching at the moment?
I admire you ladies this afternoon. All of you are looking...
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So beautiful.
Thank you, indeed. Thank you so much.
And you are doing a great work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just to say hello. And
thank you. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet.
That's right.
All right, we're still on Facebook, and Flawless Blaze is here saying, I recently watched Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. It's about a young boy who is orphaned when his father is murdered. 20 years later, the boy has grown into a talented and deadly martial arts fighter, driven by a desire to avenge his father. To conceal his true identity, he calls himself Snake Eyes, a name inspired when his father's murderer forced him to roll a pair of weighted dice to determine his fate, killing him when he rolled double ones. He was recruited by a group that promised to help him find his father's murderer. In return, he had to gain the trust of an elite ninja tribe and steal their most precious gem, which had supernatural powers. Action scenes were perfect, and I rate it 8/10.
Oh.
Okay, so let me take this final one. Joel Odilipe says, currently watching Make a Wish, a mad error film though. Give it 6/10. I guess that was supposed to be horror. But the film is mad, like you said. How do you give it?
What's the name? Make a Wish?
Make a Wish.
I don't know why the name sounds like... Because you said horror, I'm just going to go and check what it's actually...
Let's find out what it is.
Make a Wish.
Make a Wish. I don't know why people do not talk about the movies.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I'm going to check it.
So we'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right, and that's all we can take on What Are You Watching. Thank you for sharing with us. We'll be back to talk about movies showing at the movies. And you know, we've always got you covered.
That's
so
right.
if you are planning on going to the cinemas this week, here are some movie recommendations you should consider. It's time for Movies at the Movies. In Nollywood, yes, deja vu. Life has several faces. Today's situation might be as a result of a past life cycle through a world you can't remember. Is there a world unknown? Do our past impact our future? Is the spiritual the controller of the physical? All of this you can find out in this movie. Actors include Bimpe Adedimeji, Lateef Adedimeji Lolo, Toyin Alausa, Yemi Black, and others.
Mo ní kí n pè ẹ́ kí n wọ̀n ẹni pé kó yá fi ọkọ mi sílẹ̀.
Lolo Parayino, mo ní kí n pè ẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ kó yá fi ọkọ mi sílẹ̀, like leave my husband for me. Hey, wahala.
Wahala, big one.
All right, let's talk about the next movie. It's titled The Rise of Igbinogun. A rebellious young lady and her gang decides to take matters into their hands by taking from the rich and giving it to the poor. All of this against her father's wish. Will she succeed? Actors include Akin Lewis, Eina Nwigwe, Blossom Chukwujeko, Shafi Bello, Tinamba, Damilare Kuku, Ego Nwosu, and others.
The earth you're standing on is yours, my child.
I always feel like movies like this are always the hardest to shoot. I mean, you're in the jungle, you're in the forest.
I totally agree.
How are you? Like, how are you people coping? Because me, small thing bite me like that. Yeah, I'm not shooting again. No.
Small breeze of blue.
They'll be paying you for all of those things.
Okay, if that one, then hello. All right, guys, another movie that you can see when you go to the cinemas this weekend is In Hollywood, Turning Red. Mei Lee is a confident, dorky 13-year-old torn between staying her mother's dutiful daughter and the chaos of adolescence. Her protective, if not slightly overbearing mother is never far from her daughter. An unfortunate reality for the teenager. And as if she changes to her interests, relationships, and body wearing enough, whenever she gets too excited, which is practically always, she poofs into a giant red panda. Actors include Rosalie Chiang, Sandra Oh, Eva Morse, Hien Park, Maiteri Ramakrishnan, James Hong, and others.
strong emotion will release the panda.
I would really like to watch it because how can you say that you do what you want to do 24 hours, you know, around the clock, you say everything you want to say, 3, 4, 3. At the end of the day, you're not trying to write panda, you're not saying that. You know, your kids like that, stay there because you can be anything you want to be.
So I would love to see this one. First of all, I love her attitude. And then another thing that I love was the way her friends were like, oh my God, you're so
very
cute.
encouraging.
Like even when she was a partner, so they didn't say, what's it? So I like that. It feels like a very positive movie that you should even take your kids to see if you're going to the cinema. Okay.
So if you turn into a lizard,
don't be scared. We're here for you.
Yeah, we'll change that for you. Why the tongue lizard?
Why? We got this
to like rabbit, pussycat, you know those cute ones you can pet. Make person go on tongue snake for your front.
Me, I know they do.
I carry my bag.
Okay, people, that's all we can take today on the show. Thank you so much for staying tuned to eSplash on TVC. It's been an amazing time. Thank you for all your calls and your comments. Obviously, didn't do this alone. I did it with la 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 la. I also have beside me the honest money, honey in the pot.
They must be doing like this when they call your name. Just they give them.
All right, you know my name. You know my name. My name is Lady Cass, her real hotness. It's been an amazing time. Thanks for calling and bye. Thanks for watching.